What's up, Two News here. Here's my review for this new indie movie that just got released, simply titled Passages. Passages is directed by Ira. I can never pronounce this full name. Ira Sauces. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's directed some really decent movies over the past number of years. He's done stuff like The Delta, 40 Shades of Blue, Merry Life, Love the. He also directed that really terrific little Alfred Molina and John Lithgow film called Life is Strange, Little Man. He last did that French movie Frankie. And you guys don't know much about the story here. It's about a gay couple's marriage is thrown into chaos when one of them begins a passionate affair with a young woman. Now, this is led by fame by this German actor named Franz Rogowski. You also have Ben Wishaw, and you have I can never pronounce this girl's name. Uh, you have this actress named Adele Eckhart. Yeah, she's a French actress. And for one, I should know French, despite I don't really know French, despite me, being half French. So yeah. But if you guys don't know, this actress Adele was pretty much the lead in that that movie Blue is Warmest Color. Which, yeah, if you guys ever seen Blue is the Warmest Color, yeah, you definitely will probably recognize her. She's not Lisa though. But it's Adele Exa. I think that's Polos. Polos. I could never pronounce her last name, but she's actually a pretty good young actress, by the way. Like, if you have not really watched Blue is the Warmest Color, okay. Whenever I mention Blue is the Warmest Color, the first thing that people think of is that scene. I'm not going to go into any details, but if you watch Blue is the Warmest Color, you know what scene I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm not going to mention it on YouTube or anything, but you definitely know what scene I'm talking about there. And there is some very passionate scene, like very similar to Blue is the Warmest Color in this. At first, I literally thought this was the same director because it definitely had a bit of that feel to it. But I thought Adele was pretty decent in her part. Ben Wishaw, it's so weird seeing him in this because now I'm always, every time I just close my eyes, I always think of his panic to talking. There are some very awkward moments in this where Ben Wishaw talks about, and when you close your eyes, you literally think it's Paddington actually talking again. Yeah, if you ever want to hear Paddington, curse up a storm, watch this movie and close your eyes whenever Ben Wishaw starts talking. And there is, of course, it is actually NC-17, which I don't really understand. Like, there is some explicit content, but nothing too valuable as, let's say, Blues of Warmest Color, or even that scene from Killer Joe. I've seen lots of NC-17 movies in my life, and just I guess there's some split moments that could be NC-17 stuff, but yeah, I really don't get the NC-17 part. But anyway, uh, as a but as for the film, it's actually not so bad. I mean, it is of course an LGBTQ plus based film. The performances by the cast are pretty good. Ira, I think, is a really decent filmmaker. He did a really good job with this. So, really decent little flick. I mean, if you guys haven't watched it, you can find it in theaters. You can also find it on that streaming site called Mubi, Mubi. I think it's Mubi, Mummy. Yeah, I think it's Mubi. I can. I've seen it. I've actually seen it set like written down a couple times. I never actually heard people say it. So yeah. Um, but Patches, it does have some decent cinematography. The lead actor Franz Rokowski, he played his part really well. Ben Wishaw, I think he literally gave an worthy performance too. So, and Adele was pretty decent. It's such a shame that Adele hasn't had like a big break outside, like after Blue is the Warmest Color. Like you had her co-star Leah Sedgwick, who's been in stuff like Mission Impossible, James Bond, and all. You know, the upcoming Dune sequel. It's a shame that Adele does not really have that much level for it. Like, haven't had like that level of success. I don't know. Maybe like her English isn't that great. Maybe that could be it. But I think she she'll be perfect in more stuff. Like I would love to have seen her maybe in a comic book role, maybe a Bond film. That would have been cool. But she's always done like mostly these like French art house based film. I don't know. Maybe that's what she prefers. Not everyone prefers to do comic book stuff, but hey, it would be cool to see her in more stuff. But that aside, Passages is not a bad little film. Very slow, yes. It is very artsy fartsy, but it is a good film about about love and LGBT and the gay community and all that. And it's not a bad little film, guys. I'm saying that. Anyway, let me let you guys. What did you thought? Did you ever see Passages? If so, what so? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you like the sound of it? Would you check it out whenever it premieres? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Serious Sign.